All right, so we're working on the meal tracker. We want when we are making food, we might eat egg on bread, right? This is a thing that I might eat many times. Um, many times in the past week, we eat egg on bread. And we're probably gonna like start from a previous entry of the thing because it's gonna be almost exactly the same. We might make a few little tweaks, right? I might say, you know what, today we're not gonna use salsa on this thing, we're gonna use like real tomatoes. Holy shit, let's get crazy out here, right? And we might kind of like adjust, maybe today I want like 2 eggs on 2 bread instead of 3 eggs on 3 bread, which means that like all of these ingredients, like the amounts are going to change, right? When I take spinach, if I'm still using spinach, it's going to be like less this time. And so what we did previously is we added these like kind of like useless check marks that are just used for like my tracking, right? So I'll be like, okay, I did the bread, and then I put like the frozen spinach in the pan, and I measured that, so that's done. And then I like put the eggs in the pan, so that's done. What else is here? Okay, we got to cut some cherry tomatoes. Let's do that. Okay, that part's done. Okay, we put the olive oil in the pan, of course, as well. And that's like okay, right? That kind of like works. But what would be nice is if we could like order these in the order that we're gonna use them, right? So one problem here is that like right now they're sorted by like order of entry, which works okay. But if I like want to like replace the bread that I use, for example, like today I'm like, oh, I have Wonder Bread instead of whatever the fucking other one was, D'Italiano bread whole wheat, right? Like depending on like these things always get added at the bottom, which isn't really nice because like bread is one of the first things I think about, right? Because I put the bread in the toaster and then start making the eggs, right? So what I want is like this stuff to be sorted by kind of like order of use, right? So that way I can be all I have to do to think about like what part I've done already is like scroll to the part in the list where I did the thing, right? Because like salt should be at the end, so I want salt down here. Um, so yeah, what I want is some sort of like drag and drop sortable list. I don't really know how to do that, but I want to, so let's do it. Let's start by looking for like some inspiration. Drag and drop list. Um, Tutorial. Okay, I don't want tutorial. I just want some inspiration. So that, people use drag events. On drag over, you got drag start, drag end. And then in terms of like sorting list, I kind of want like, yeah, okay. So here's definitely some inspo. Um, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't really like dragging the item itself, so I'll probably put like a handle on the side. And then when you click the handle, like here, what's happening is they have kind of like a they have like a shadow version of the thing under the cursor, and then they're also showing what the list will look like after movement. So I bet the like list reordering, I assume that this is animating by just changing some CSS properties, maybe. Or maybe if you like swap order of elements in a list, maybe that automatically does some shit for you. Um but yeah, I mean that's pretty straightforward. We can do something like that for sure. So let's start with like adding like a drag handle, I guess, for each of the items in the list, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Um. Okay, so where does this go? Res drag handle SVG, and can we copy this from like our delete button SVG? And we probably just want like a couple lines, no? Like, so if we're like in a 300 by 300, then we probably want like uh we probably want to use like the majority of that area, but not all of it. So like maybe like 50 to 250 horizontal line, maybe like 1/3 in and 2/3 in. You know, I don't know, man. And can we do like a gray? Maybe I don't know. Let's just see what that looks like. Uh, Drag handle SVG. What's that look like? It's way too fucking fat, boy. It's close. Yeah. I mean, can we? What's like the border of this thing? It's not showing it. That makes sense. But we can start there, and then we'll figure, it's good enough version 0. So in the meal view, everything's kind of like generated dynamically. We kind of like start. It's hard to see, but you start with like basically just like the meal as well as the like. It's kind of it, and like summary and add a dish. Then like when you add a dish, the dish actually like shows up, right? So like this shows up, then you copy stuff in, this shows up. So all of this stuff is added in like JavaScript after some like fetch from the server. So meal.js, we're looking for like probably like a meal dish ingredient. Probably like we're looking for something like this. Append meal dish ingredient. And then we probably just want to like huck something to the left of the checkbox. So probably it's like here, drag handle. So this is gonna be like an image that comes like from, drag handle SVG. Probably. And then this gets like appended to the fragment. Drag handle. Boom. Huge. It's perfect. I see no problem. Okay, so this stuff is all, I guess, in a CSS grid, and that's because before we do this, on mobile, the grid is like too fucking fat to fit on one page. So we kind of do it like this there instead. Which means that like keeping these things in like an actual table is kind of confusing. We might have to get a little tricky here with some like fake gridness. But we'll see. Let's just start by keeping the existing grid and changing it so that, he's 5 wide. What's your favorite alcoholic drink, my dude? Dude, who cares? I don't know, man. Can we just kind of like make this thing like small? And why are you doing native JS instead of something like React Svelte? Because I don't really see the value in those things yet. I'm sure eventually I will discover the value, but for now, I don't see it. And so I think like the default in all cases of everything is to not do stuff, right? And then like at some point you'll be like, wait, doing stuff? Pretty fucking hype. So as of right now, I just don't see the reason to, so I don't. But maybe one day I'll change my mind. I think just like taking on complexity just cause everyone else does it is like a bad use of my time. Okay, let's start by probably we want to like notice when something happens here. So drag handle on drag. Is this like how this works? Console log drag boy. Is that? Yeah, okay. Can we actually like look at like drag and drop API? Let's just like let's not just fully wing it. Drag events. So drag events inherited from mouse events. A typical drag operation begins when the user selects a draggable element and continues when the user drags the element to a droppable element. This ends when the user releases the dragged element. Okay. Then we have. It's like this like indicates that there are drop targets. Which maybe there are. Everyone uses it because it makes you build faster. But like, I like don't. Okay, my time is not valuable, first of all. And second of all, I think that like additional complexity is scary. Right? So like, having to like, the more stuff that's between me and the CPU, the more stuff I have to understand. Which is like fine, right? There are like reasons why you would want stuff between you and there, right? Because it like makes things easier, right? You like abstract away problems, you like coordinate between multiple things, all of that. But like, I just don't think it should be the default. But, you know, that's fine. I'm not like a company that's hiring hundreds of employees that is trying to ship a thing right now. I'm like me, right? And so like, it is what it is. What is like, okay, what are like drop targets? And in wherever that fucking, did we have, uh, where was that like sortable list example? Was it this one? Okay. What does this guy do? Is he using like, let's see if he lets me see his JavaScript. That's a lot of shit. I just want to know like drag. Is he using just like a lot of shit. I don't care anymore. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay, drag. Okay, so we have drag events. We add a draggable attribute and the drag start event handler. Okay. Define the drag data. Oh, interesting. So this is for like if you're like copying a file into something, right? You're like saying like let me take this image and put it over here. I might like attach some drag data. And then it sounds like this drag and drop API is a lot more for like putting a picture, like uploading a picture into like your WhatsApp chat or something. That's kind of what, and a drop zone makes a lot of sense for that type of thing. I don't think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm kind of doing like a more like, give me like the mouse position and just let me like trigger some events on mouse move. Feels more like what I'm looking for, right? So like drag isn't that, maybe using drag here is okay, maybe, but I kind of feel more like I just want to handle mouse movement myself. That's how it feels in my brain. So like, is there like a on drag movement? There's like a drag event. So can we like, this happens probably, this is just like on drag start every few hundred milliseconds. Wait, that's hype. This is exactly what I want. So can we just do like, plus I? Hold on, I just want to see. Where the fuck were we? It was this. So here I'm dragging this. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. That's so hype. Okay, cool. And then can we look at like a EV like X? Ooh, okay. Let's look at the drag event. Let's look at the drag event. What are our properties? We got mouse event is probably the important parts here. So I remember that like offset relative to the padding into the target node. What do I want? I want something that's like relative to, okay, we can close that. Like I want something that's relative to probably this like this div. Yeah. Maybe I want, as long as I'm working in like the same unit, then it's okay. So page X, page Y is probably the relevant piece of information here, right? Relative to the whole document. And then I just maybe keep a list of all of the other drag handles and keep sorted order of that or something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just see how that plays out. So can we do like drag handles, and this is related to the meal dish. So it's almost like here we have like drag handles here per meal dish, and then we pass that in here. That's kind of how it feels to me right now. We'll see how that kind of lines up, but it's fine. And then we'll go like drag handles, push, drag handle. Okay. And then we can kind of look at like where we are relative to all the other ones, right? So can we do like a copy and sort array JavaScript? I assume that on here we can like extract the pagex from these guys. I actually don't know. Like, I assume that I have this information, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Undefined. So that's not good. What do I have? If we take this guy, use in console, do I have like page, offset, top? Like, where is this from? Can we get like DOM, like HTML element, get page position? It's kind of what I want. Get bounding client rect. What does this return? Relative to the viewport. Gross. I want something. Maybe that's fine though. There's also relative to the top left corner of the document, just add the current scrolling position. Just. If you want something in the page unit, just get the fucking viewport unit and undo it. Okay. Okay, if you say so. Can we then just work in viewport units from the mouse instead? Screen coordinates? Is that the same as this? Viewport. Which I'm not convinced is the same as screen. Viewport. Client X. Okay, so we'll just use viewport units everywhere. So we use EV client X or client Y. We have like our position. And we probably do like for other handle of, you know, drag handles. We say like, I don't know, man. Last above is this. If us is last above position. There's probably like a smarter way to sort this stuff, but whatever. I don't give a fuck right now. So if like us or like EV client Y is like greater than other handle, what was it? Get bounding client rect. Other rect is this. So what does this return us? A DOM rect. We probably just want to take like the center. We also probably need to like keep track of like where we dragged relative to the button position or something. So we're gonna have to get a little clever there. But for now, let's just say if this is above the top, like, you know, fuck it. Or the bottom, I guess, in this case. And, you know, our position is less than the last above position. Can we just do like whatever? Some big number, fix me, you know, max int or whatever the equivalent is in this language. Can you use the draggable event? I think I don't want to. I think. I think I don't want to. But I could see, like, that would mean that I'd like kind of set every row as its own element. But like, then what happens, right? If I kind of want like the drag, like the stop location to be like extend to the edge of the page, right? And so like I don't really want to define like drop targets that kind of extend all the way out. I think it makes more sense in my mind to just keep track of like the Y position of myself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Last above is equal to other handle, and last above position is equal to other rect bottom or something? I'm actually not sure. My brain's not really fully functioning right now, I feel like. Okay. Then can we like log last above here? Can we look at like, that's fine, yeah. Okay. So this is just returning null all over the place, which means that we're doing something fucking wrong. EV client Y other rect bottom. Is this happening? Okay. EV client Y being 0 kind of blows. Why? What? Why? Why shouldn't this like X coordinate of the mouse pointer and viewport coordinates? Like, am I fucking high? Because it said this inherits from the mouse event, no? Drag event client Y. Hello there, hello. No client, yeah, this is what I want. What the fuck is going on? You can hook up to drag over, ugh. You must borrow drag coordinates from the document itself? The fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy. What's this guy fucking talking about? Original event? Dude, that's insane. Insane. Okay, we'll do it this way. On mouse, oh, it's too off. Like, we might have to do some like. I guess we could do this. Is that what this guy is fucking talking about? He's doing on drag over. Fuck off. I guess we can do like on mouse move. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mouse X is EV target client X. Mouse Y. I actually only need Y. Global mouse client Y. Here we go. Kill me. Okay, so now we should be able to do this like on drag shit. Global client Y. Does this work a little better? Undefined. Interesting. Oh, oops. This is EV target instead of EV client Y. Much better. Is that fucking stupid? Yes. Okay, that's also interesting. It actually doesn't trigger. It's not updating while I'm dragging. It's like kind of staying at 318. That's kind of sick. On drag over? Is that what other people were saying? Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. I mean, sure, blaze it. So I drag this guy, and if I hit to go all the way to the bottom, now it's greater than this, less than that. Yeah, okay. Are you enjoying TS? I don't think I'm using TS. So I guess the correct answer is no, but not because I wouldn't enjoy it. Just because it's not, like, relevant. Okay. Does this make more sense? Now he's freaking the fuck out. Invalid assignment to const last above. True. True. Okay. So this is kind of doing something, right? There's no way to distinguish between these guys. So that's not that helpful. But we're definitely seeing it go null when I get above the first one, and it not null after that. So that's kind of hype. So now what? Now what? I guess we need to, like, rearrange these. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is right now, these guys are, like, in one big CSS grid, and for them to reorder, it doesn't work. Because we need to move, like, 5 nodes around together, which is, like, a no-go. But if these were, like, in their own divs, then that would be doable. So how the fuck do we do that? It's like, can we just do, like, div boom? Okay. And I'm sure there's some way to do this quickly, but for now, can we just do this? Kind of just fuck everything. Just fuck everything going on in here. And can we just do, like, this and do, like, div inner text is equal to ingredient name? Just to make this, like, fucking easier. Is ingredient not defined yet? I kind of feel like this should work, no? I feel like I should be seeing something. Is it breaking? Oh, fuck. Inspect. Oh, I probably am not appending the fragment, yeah. Deleted too much. Okay, cool. And then can we change the parent here to a flexbox? I don't really want to think about all of the rest of the stuff right now. Or let's do this. Fuck the fragment. And then other, like, name div. Here we go. Here we go. And then we append that to the parent div. Okay. So now we should have, like, kind of like a unique thing to push around. Fragment is not defined. True. True! This is like this now. Okay, then let's fucking fix this CSS grid shit. So it just doesn't need to be that anymore. So we can just not make this a grid, probably. Probably. Okay. And then we kind of need this div. Can we do, like, flexbox on this so that they kind of are adjacent? There we go. There's our fucking list, baby. There's our list, baby. What are you making? Right now we're making a reorderable list as part of a a meal tracker that we're working on. Okay, so all we should have to do here is, I don't know, move this shit around. So can we be like, can we just be like last above? It's like, so the, okay, I need what are, can I use stores global variable? It's like parent element. Yes. So we have this ingredients table here. And can we just like do like can I like move? There's a way to like move div after other div. There's like a way to do that. It's like append sibling or something. HTML element set as move after sibling. There's a way to do this. There's next sibling. And then there's like insert before. Yeah. And then can you like move node? Like move. I assume that there's just some sort of like before. Is that what I want? Sounds like it. Inserts a set of node objects or strings in the children list of this element just before. But like, is that a move? I mean, I guess we can try it. We can try it. So this is the drag handle. So we need the parent element. This is the like, you know, container, like last above container. I guess this is like if last above is not equal to null, then we can do this shit. And then it's like, is there like last above container after? Does that exist? Or is it only before? Inserts a set of node strings children just after the element. Yeah, so we just go like this. Like, after, and then do we just fucking shit take like our parent node? I assume that this like doesn't move, but it like duplicates. But I guess we can only, there's only one way to find out. It's definitely doing something. It's always jumping to the top though, which means that this logic is probably wrong. If we are bigger than the other rect bottom, and we are probably, it's probably like also bigger than this or something. Can we like log last above parent element? Maybe this is the way we do this. Okay. Okay, hold on. So we drag this thing, we start moving it, nothing's fucking happening anymore. Why not? What the fuck? Is it because this is supposed to be 0? Probably. Okay. So we're grabbing brown eggs large, and that's going a little bit too high. But we're close. So can we, okay. Hold on. Wait. This is wait. That's close to working. That was very close. Oh, it's because after this happens, after one movement, our like order of these drag handles is wrong because we're like caching them locally, which is like fucking stupid probably, right? So, but right now at the very least, if I drag this up, we see him moving with us, which is hype. What about if I drag down? Yeah, okay. So that's like the start of something for sure. So I can drag olive oil wherever the fuck I want it to go. Almost. Almost. That's cool. That's cool. Uh, then what? We need to basically not do this off like this drag handles thing. This is stupid. We should do this based off of maybe like div parent element children. Yeah. So this will go over all of our siblings. I wonder if that's like a sibling. Yeah. I wonder if that just like kind of does the right thing. No. Wow, that's doing something brain dead now. What the fuck? It's like straight up removing it. So can we look at like, maybe I'm wrong about what this is? Oh, can we just use parent div here? Okay, what's going on here? Close. Something's wrong there still, but we're getting closer. This drag handles thing should just be like completely fucking unused. And what is going on here? Console log parent div children. Let's make sure that this looks like what I expect it to look like. So we have, yeah, this is all of these guys, right? Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are we missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it like caching this shit at the wrong time? Oh, it's that this thing is like maybe getting removed as I drag? Okay, hold on. Let's not do this stuff for a second. Not actually apply anything. Let's just look at the fucking drag list. Okay, so now it is length 7. Okay, so that's a good clue. So that's everything. So maybe we like cache the existing list order. What is like a HTML element children? What is this thing? HTML collection. Children includes all element nodes. Get all nodes, including all element node or non-element nodes. Use this thing. That's fine. This is a live ordered collection of the DOM elements, which means that this thing should get like updated over time correctly, which I think is maybe good. Maybe. So then, like, why is this not doing what I want? If last above. So now when I start dragging this thing, I move salt below olive oil here. Are we like seeing that in some way? Oh, it's not parent element anymore. Right, of course. Of course. I want to log like children 1 dot value or something. I just want to like, or inner text. I just want to like see the fucking name of the thing there. Okay. Okay, wait, we're close. We're close. So I drag this. Olive oil, whole wheat bread, olive oil, salt, Western family chopped spinach, cherry tomato. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's going underneath each thing though, which is annoying. I want this to be like maybe like the center. You know? Maybe. So, can we do that? Yeah, so this is gonna go after olive oil, after salt, after the spinach, here, after the cherry tomato. Okay, that's working pretty well. So now what happens if we actually execute the reorder again? Does that fuck everything up? Yeah, that's fucking everything up. Why? Okay, I'm dragging cream cheese. Okay, drag. Okay, click olive oil, drag. It goes like straight to the bottom immediately. Why? Why? That's fucking weird. No? Last above container. Oh, my bad. We've this I see. It's like leaving the fucking list. There we go. Let's go, baby. And then we just have to also do like if last above or else if it is null, we do like last above. It's like parent div like prepend child or something. Does that work? Does that do what I want? No. Can we like insert node as first child? Insert before element first child. Yep. All right. Uh. Yeah. Okay. So we do this before parent div first child. That's kind of what this guy's claiming, which sounds kind of right. Yep. Boom. That is so big for us. Huge. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Oh, what happens when you select and move? That's weird. Okay, yeah, hype. And in reality, like, we could get better than that. It would be nice to show, like, the whole div that we're dragging, right? Like, right now, the browser's kind of dragging. He's showing the image that I'm holding, but I kind of want him to show, like, the whole div. So how do we change that? That's like a drag shadow element name. Like, okay, this is like a question for the fucking idiot. How do I assign which DOM element is shown on drag? Like the thing shown under my cursor in transparent something. Oh my god, just tell me like fucking what to assign to, you fucking idiot. Drag start, set drag image? There's no way, right? Like, that seems insane to me. We could look it up though. Translucent image from the drag target and follows the mouse pointer during the drag. This image is created automatically, so you don't need to create it yourself. However, if a custom image is desired, you can set this. Okay. Well, this can also be a canvas or any other visible element. Okay. I mean, if you're like, does it have to be a picture? Is there like a C also? I mean, maybe he's not crazy. Maybe he's not crazy. Maybe. We could get behind it, maybe. EV data transfer set drag image, and you're saying that I can just fucking be like div? Let's fucking run it and see. No. Hello, mom. Can we get rid of this other console log over here? That's fucking annoying. Yeah, I did just not do it, huh? Adjust the offset as needed. Let's just do this for a second and see what that does. Only one passed. Hello? I fucking put it on the wrong thing. Sometimes I'm a dumbass. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, that's sick. I don't know if I like it. It's kind of ugly as shit. But it is exactly what I asked for. I might just want nothing, to be honest. I might just want nothing. Um, or, hold on. What if I do, div style visibility hidden when I'm dragging so that, oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. What if we do this? So we clone it, we hide the other one. Unlucky. True. Unlucky. Really? Damn. Yeah, it looks like it has to be like visible on the page. Need to reset visibility on Dragon. I know. But that's not really the problem I'm trying to solve right now. Not the problem I'm trying to solve right now. I'm trying to solve the fact that it's not showing as like the drag thing. You know? So I guess really. It's like I want like a copy of it that I can like put under the mouse and not show the version on the page. Because like if I do this, right, you're like seeing it twice, which is ugly as fuck. Yeah, I guess we just don't do this. Can we just like clear the drag image? No drag image. Like, can I just show nothing? Oh my god, hurry up. Uh, oh, sure. Sure. So you're like, there is no drag data, so there's nothing to show. Cause like, this is also usually like allowing you to put stuff in like another box and stuff. So this makes sure that like when I drag into like here as well, that it doesn't like copy paste something into this field. And then there's nothing kind of shown as held. Yeah, we can make this work. We can live with that. Okay. So can we go back to showing like, you know, the whole shebang? The whole shebang. So this div, it used to be a grid, that like one big grid where the elements were like on top of each other. Now we want this to be like everything goes into this flex box, and then we have to fake grid columns, which is like doable. It's doable, but I just don't remember how. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So everywhere where we were like, let's just double check here. If I do this, kind of fuck this shit. Refresh. fdiv is not. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's promising. Let's just kind of keep throwing some shit at this. Yep. Fuck the fragment. Yep. Okay, does that kind of look So we have all the pieces in place, and now when we rearrange them, they are rearranging. We just need to also fake these columns. So can we do like fake columns with flex? I know that there's like a way to do it. I just can't remember what it is. There's like it's like flex box. We'll just look up display flex on MTN. This will tell us. There's a way for you to say, like, I want my child to take up some proportion of the total space. Yeah, like this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So do these go on, like, the element? Ah, here we go. So this guy is getting... We're setting the flex field on each element. Okay, so probably okay, hold on. We can get there. So 0, 1 auto. So there are three fields here. What are the three? Grow, shrink, basis. Okay, so grow specifies how much the container's positive free space of any should be assigned to the flex item's main size. Shrink is if the size of all flex items is larger than the flex container, the items can shrink according to their flex shrink value. Okay, and then basis is the initial main size. So we probably want to like respect the desired size of a lot of guys and then grow the remaining columns to like take up the rest of the space, right? So, like, so I think it's that we grow the text here. Let's just grow the text here and see, like, we'll kind of like iteratively make our way forwards. Display, style, flex, grow. Okay, yep. Then we also probably want, like, these input labels I think are fixed size, so it's just the unit thing that also needs one. Unit, select. That's not good. Maybe we want, like... is it something like this, where we kind of set his, like, desired size? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. We're gonna have to, like, fix, the, like, small version for, when we're on mobile. But this is exactly what I wanted, huh? That's pretty sick. Yeah, cool. So that's actually not... I expected worse, to be honest. Getting some, like, nice animations in there would be kind of cool, but definitely not a requirement. This is definitely, like, good enough for now. There's a... I don't know if you guys see that. There's kind of like a quick... I feel like there's like a quick reset to 0 because we initially set global client wide to 0. So this should be null. And then if this is null on drag, we just get the fuck out of here. We don't have to do anything. So that should fix kind of that, like, initial jump to the top that was happening. Oh, no, I'm still seeing it occasionally. I don't know, like, what's triggering that. But maybe it's fine. Fuck it. Alright. Cool. I think that is exactly what I was looking for. So I think we'll call it there. There's, like, obviously I need to hook this up to, like, the backend and stuff so that this order gets preserved, but this is already, like, a lot better than it was before. And then also I think that the drag, my mouse position, probably needs to be, like, if I drag the bottom of this thing, it should be based off of, like, my offset from the bottom of the node or something, but, you know, fuck it. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what we saw, we stream most days 12:30 Pacific time to 4 o'clock Pacific time. It is 3:45 now, so anywhere between 3 and a bit hours ago to a bit from now is when you should expect to see us live if you're watching live. If you're watching on YouTube, you may notice that this video is shorter than that amount of time. That is because we kind of split up the video, the stream into like segments that are YouTube algorithm friendly and sections that are not, right? And so if you want to see everything but you can't catch us live, we post the remaining stuff on Patreon, YouTube members, and or like VODs are available if you sub on Twitch. We do that because, you know, this stream will die when I run out of money, and it gives something for us to give to people who want to support the stream. So please consider supporting if you want the stream to continue. You know, every dollar I make extends the lifetime of this by, you know, the rate... something like the rate that my money is going down minus how much you gave me over some something. So please consider, but obviously no pressure. Yeah, I think that's it. YouTube, peace out, and Twitch, let's find someone to raid.